Welcome back, everyone, on YouTube. And today, well, I'm doing an unboxing. It's not really an unboxing because I've already pretty much unboxed everything that's here. But, you know, it's not a YouTube channel if you don't do some unboxing videos, right? So, I've got another round of parts in front of me here. Not the last round of parts, but we're getting close. We're getting down to the wire, getting the last few things in. So, pretty obvious what's in front of me, but we'll go through it here. And I can't unbox it actually because I only have one hand, so you know how that goes. But I guess on my left we'll start. I've got some Maxxis Razor rear tires, and to match that, I've got the Razor Cross front tires. That seems to be the setup everyone likes. I've never tried it, but I guess what better time than now? Got to buy new tires, so might as well try this this kind of popular setup and see how I like it. 18 rears, 20-inch fronts, kind of, you know, the standard deal. Then we've got the Precision steering stabilizer, the Elite model, which you'll see probably at some point later. I got some Works Connection timing plugs just to replace the kind of, you know, okay stock ones. And then also, it doesn't really matter, but it matches the little oil plug that I got from them. And for how much they cost, especially when I used the little PulpMX discount that basically wiped out the whole shipping cost, why not, right? So, got those. Then, the big one here is the Vortex, which you can see I've already unboxed. But anyways, nothing really too special to show you here. I'll see if I can do this with one hand. Oh, look at that. That's how you know you've been doing this for too long. All right, so there it is. It's Vortex. Comes with a mount and some different pieces. Obviously, the little ignition box itself, and then the instructions, which are important, but not as important as some Vortex stickers. Now, those are clearly the most important part. So, shout out to those guys for throwing in some awesome stickers. Then, talk about stickers. FMF. Always got to have the sticker in the package. But on a serious note, got the FMF, the factory 4.1 RCT with the titanium Mega Bomb header. Now, everyone has their opinion on exhausts. I picked this one because of the lightweight. I don't need the biggest number on the dyno necessarily. I just want something that delivers some good, usable power, lowers the weight on the machine. And I've always felt that FMF products definitely higher quality. These guys stand up to their name. Just my personal industry experience being at the magazine and everything like that, and getting to actually go to FMF and see the warehouse and everything. These guys are the real deal, and and I like everyone there, and so I have a little bit of brand loyalty, a little bit of bias. I'm sure everyone that has their exhaust preference does too, but I like what these guys make. I've got a quiet insert, spark arrestor, everything I need if I ever want to take this thing off-road and not do some racing. So for me, suits all my needs, checks all my boxes. Very happy with this. So go ahead and set this to the side. You can see here. Oh yeah, that's in there tight. But there's the can. There's the mid pipe, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You get some instructions and hardware that comes along with it, and more stickers. Definitely got more FMF stickers now than I know what to do with, but that's okay. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually unbox this and that, and get it out, and then start putting stuff together. I don't know how much of this process I'm going to film, to be honest with you. Tires, I'll probably do a separate. I'm not even going to worry about those tonight or probably anytime soon. I've got to get the wheels off the LTR, which have the dual bolt pattern to go on both Yamaha and, well, everyone else. So I'll be doing the beadlocks here at home, getting those ones mounted by a tire shop because I hate mounting ATV tires. The beadlocks are easier, naturally. And then put the exhaust on, put the stabilizer on, the engine plugs, everything like that, the vortex. If I have to do any like complicated setup with the vortex, I may make a separate video on that. And then one thing that I am going to do to this exhaust is I'm going to go ahead and polish it, and I'm also going to hit the mid pipe and head pipe with a torch. Now, the thing I'm just going to say right now is I probably won't make a very detailed video on that. I might cover some of it. It depends on, well, it depends on what mood I'm in to do it. But if you're looking for like the how-to, sort of the instructions on doing that with your mid pipe, and really it doesn't matter. It has no performance gain whatsoever. It's totally just for looks. But the reason that I'm going ahead and doing that is because it looks cool. It's fun to do. I've got the time to do it. And I'm going to be following a video that actually you can find here on YouTube, and I'll put in the description of this video, which is to a Brett Q video, and he'll show you how he does it. And I'm basically just following his steps. So no need to make a video that already exists. I'm just going to go ahead and recommend that you check that one out, and you'll get to see the finished product of how mine turns out here. So with that being said, I'm going to get this stuff out of the box, start installing, and then I'll show you a couple clips along the way. All right, one quick thing to note that I just want to mention while I'm working on this exhaust thing, and I think it's important just to kind of put the message out there. You might even see it in the instructions for certain exhausts. I haven't opened my instructions up yet, so I don't know if they're in there. But whenever you're handling a brand new exhaust, well, actually, I take that back. Period, can, mid-pipe, header, any of it, you don't want to touch it with your bare hands. So make sure you wear some kind of gloves that don't have like oil or anything. You know, pick like a nice disposable glove, because if you do end up touching this with your bare hands, the oil from your fingers, from your hands, from all that, it will leave your fingerprints on here, and then I'll show you what happens. And I don't remember how this ended up happening, but you can see some like discoloration here and here, and it's actually hard to see, but there's some up here as well. I think I was having some trouble with this exhaust getting it lined up on the LTR, and initially I'd done the right thing and not touched it, and then I ended up grabbing it, and I just kind of forgot. And it'll totally discolor it. It'll leave your fingerprints in it, and it looks really bad. So definitely make sure you're not touching any of this stuff with bare hands. Put on some gloves and you'll be good to go. Well, it's a new night, and progress has been made on the YFZ, but it was a long and definitely exhausting night. I didn't end up filming really any of it, but what I did is I went ahead and just worked really hard to try and get everything done. I managed to get the timing inspection plugs on. I got the precision on, which was a pain in the butt, just because it's so tight in there. There's not a lot of room to work. And then I got the FMF all polished and torched and looking just really awesome, and got that all put together. It's all mounted up. Everything's ready to go. I also did my seat a few days ago. I didn't want to make a video on that because I don't think that I am the expert you should be going to for seat installs, but I got it done, so I'm super stoked about that. It looks really good with everything else. And yeah, so as you can see, progress has been made. The parts that were over here are now on the machine, and we're ready to rock and roll. We're getting close. We are waiting on Nerf bars, a bumper, and a few more odds and ends. And I think I've got to figure out something with my controls up here, because they're super low with the stock steering stem and the low bars that worked really well on the LTR when I had the +1 stem with these bars. So anyways, that's kind of the last thing I think I need to figure out at this point. Everything else is pretty much done and ready to go. And yeah, we'll just keep plugging away at it. So definitely stay tuned. More good things coming. And I know this was probably not the most interesting or exciting video that I've put out so far on this build, but just trying to get everything done and trying to get the machine finished up so I can get some seat time on it. So that's where we're at. And till next time, make sure to tune in, subscribe, share, do all those good things. And we'll see you soon.